Okay, I thought I'd do a quick review of a car I picked up a couple of years ago. It's a 1999 Z3. Uh, this is a 2.3 model, which has a 2.5 liter. So they're kind of a neat looking little car. Hard to find, probably is something that for this kind of value. You can pick these up, I'd say, anywhere from 8 to 13 in Canada. I don't know how they're priced in other regions, but they make quite a few of them. So I think with the numbers and then just that it's a simple car, I don't think they're too much to begin with when they were new. They've, they're obviously quite a bit of car for the money. I do think, they're kind of at the bottom of the market right now. I wouldn't be surprised if we start seeing these start to come up. There's more and more written off. It doesn't take much to write these off. Any kind of fender bender now, just with the price of them, will practically write the cars off. And then, as they get older, although these being more like a summer car, not really driven in the winter, they're more like just a collector kind of car. So they probably don't get driven as hard as some and written off as easily. But at any rate, I do think they're making a bit of a resurgence. So here's the back. You can sort of see. So this is the 2.5 liter inline six. You can see those dual exhaust tips there. It's kind of a purple color, almost looks blue in some lights, but it's basically a purple color. Factory wheels. These have some spacers on in the rear. I just put, I think they're like 15 mil or 20 mil, just to step out the wheels a little bit. Otherwise, they're kind of in the wheel well there, so I think it looks nice stepping them out. You can actually, there's quite a few wheel options you can put on these cars. I see a lot of guys running anywhere up to a 19. These are factory 16s. Now, if we come up the front, you can sort of see some of the signatures of this car. I'll just zoom out a little bit here, but so you see the long front end here. That's the clamshell hood, which is kind of nice. And then you can see the gills down the side. That was kind of a signature feature. The car, I think, was actually the designer was actually Japanese, and then these cars were made in North Carolina, a German car. But they were promoted with in 1996 with the Goldfinger movie, Goldeneye movie when it came out, the Bond movie. Didn't get a lot of airtime in it, but a little bit. Anyway, so that's the car there. And like I said, quite a few engine models in this. Originally, they only came, I think, in 96 with the 1.9 liter. And then they started putting sort of like I think there might be a 2.2 liter, 2.5, 2.8, and I think there's even a 3 liter maybe. I know there's a couple, you can get these in an M coupe, and then you'd get like the M engine, which can be up to a 3.2. Some of them have even the S54 if they're like a 2000 or up to 2002. But here's the interior here, so you can see it's pretty straightforward, basic. I mean, that's one of the things I kind of enjoy about this car. It's just so simple. I mean, everything's quite analog, like even, you'd go to turn the lights on. Gives you that horrible sound, which is kind of cool. If you got the door open, but yeah, so, I mean, you can see the car, simple. Kind of a return to the old days here, just very basic analog gauges. It's got the 5-speed manual. You can get these in an automatic too. I don't think that'd be too much fun, but this has the sport seats. So a little sportier seat. And you can see it's the 2-seater. Quite easy to pop the top off. I mean, just a couple of clips. I mean, you can get these with power tops, but you still got to pop those 2 clips, one on either side. And then the power switch is usually, I think, back here. But I don't think it's really necessary. I can just kind of pop the clips and throw the top down pretty easy, manually. It did have a CD player in it, factory. I took that out, put in the Punk system that I think fits pretty well with it. It's maybe even looks a little older than the car. Pretty popular in Porsches, but there's another one that I'd almost recommend more. That's the what kind is that again? I can't remember now. Continental. So there's some Continental units that I think even match the style a little bit more, but this Blue Punk one's not too bad. It's got good functionality. It could be a little easier to use, I think, but not too bad. Let's turn on the dash here so you can sort of see that. But yeah, so that's a review of the Z3. Pretty fun little car. I think, you know, if you're in the market for sort of a fun convertible, probably could look at this. It's comparable to things like, I guess, Miatas. I don't know what else I'd put in this class. Maybe some of the older, English cars or British cars, but I think this one, reliability-wise, would be a little better than some of those, and a little bit more modern, but still pretty basic. Fun little car to drive around. Not a ton of power in this one, but ample. I mean, it makes close to 200 horsepower. Not really torquey, but a pretty light car. Handles pretty nice. Yeah, just a basic little fun summer car.